Awesome. So, Diane, I will start off maybe actually just go through a bit of your background as an executive coach, what type of coaching you do, and what's brought you to us working together.
Sure. Yeah, I'm an executive and leadership development coach, primarily focused on technology professionals, but we'll work with anybody from any industry. But my main focus is technology professionals based on my background being in tech. And what brought me to you is I recently decided to, just go full time on my own. And I'm really now looking to get more people who I can serve through coaching, and thinking that LinkedIn is probably a really good place to find people who would be in need of coaching, and reached out to you and thought that it would be a good idea to get help with regards to trying to find more people who would be interested.
Cool, awesome. So we're 2 months in now, right? It's about like just over 2 months in.
Yeah, probably into our third month, maybe, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, two and a half,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, what's your experience been so far? Like, how have you found it so far working together?
Yeah, it's been great. I really liked the beginning, our first sessions, where you explained to me what I could expect, what work I needed to do to get things set up, what you'd be doing to get set up. I like that we're starting to fine tune just based on, the clients, the leads that we're seeing coming through.
Mhm.
And it's been great because through the work that I've been doing with you, I have managed to get some additional clients, and it's been good. And hope that it'll continue to be fruitful.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I remember our conversation. I said, well, we may get a client in your first month, but definitely we'd have, clients lined up within your first 3 months. What does it look like for you so far?
In terms of a number of clients signed
Yeah.
up? So far I've gotten two clients that have signed up, and I'm hoping that I'm trying to see what it's like in the early stages of doing this, and what it's like going forward. I'm not sure what the ongoing rate will look like, but I think only time will tell in terms of trying to figure that out.
Yeah, no, I've had clients, reach out to me 2 years later saying I've still got that same client from 2 years ago. So you never know what'll happen, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
And what have you found, like in terms of the conversations that you're engaging with now that you didn't have before? What has it been like for you as a coach to kind of interact more with prospects and clients now, like new clients?
Yeah, I would say, when someone shows interest, then we have a strategy session just to talk, just to explore what they want, what they like. And I think it's really been informative for them to really learn a little bit more what coaching is about, what coaching can do for them. And it's a very positive conversation. At the end of the day, I think the ultimate goal is to say, are we a good fit? Is there a way that we feel like we can work well together? And so far, I've had 4 strategy sessions. 2 have definitely signed up. One is not sure, and she's going to look into it. And another one, it just wasn't a good fit. So, yeah.
Cool. So for an executive coach kind of looking at working together, what would be some of your advice to them in terms of like what stage you have to be at as a coach where this kind of service that I do makes sense? What in what cases does it not make sense? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, so coming it from a coaching perspective, from a
Yeah.
coach's perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know that that there's any bad time in terms of if you feel comfortable that you have the coaching skills, if you feel comfortable that you can serve leaders, then I think any time is a good time, right? Because you just want to make sure that you can help people as quickly as possible. At the end of the day, some people don't realize that how impactful coaching can be. And so, as I say, as long as you're comfortable in your skills and you feel comfortable in having a strategy session and having ongoing sessions, then anytime is a good time, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. And what types of things have you been doing on your end to kind of take these clients that are, you start the conversations, I kind of start it for you, but then you kind of carry it on from there. Like, what are some of the things that you find is working really well for you, and what are some of the things that you're working on as well?
Yeah. So typically, just the first calls would just be to understand them a little bit better, understand their goals, and then also just give them some clarity around what coaching is and what they can be expecting from coaching. And then I would typically do assessments with them to make sure that we understand, right? We want to understand exactly what we're coaching at a deeper level. Some people come to coaching with specific goals, and those are great. And once you dig deeper into, what might be holding them back, what their strengths are, you can really take it to the next level of coaching. I'm not sure if I'm answering your question, Tyson.
Yeah,
if that's
yeah, no, that makes sense. So like, yeah, when you have that conversation with them, that's kind of where it tends to go. And do you find having those kind of, did you break it up over a couple conversations then, or do you like in a single conversation? How does that work?
Usually a single conversation. So I have a single conversation and then I do send them information afterwards. I have a little packet that says, here's what you can expect from coaching if you want to have a successful coaching engagement. And so they know that there's work on their side, right? So coaching, the work happens between the sessions. They do most of the work. And so, yeah, typically send some information about what to expect from coaching, as well as information about the assessments. So they know when they do the assessment, what is it that they're going to learn about themselves through doing the assessment.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, no, I'm really excited for what we've gone through the first couple of months. Usually that's like getting things figured out stage. Well, we got two clients in the first 2 months, which is great. Really looking forward to the next several months here where we start honing that down to getting more and more of those people that kind of match your criteria and what you want. So
yeah,
awesome.
so do I. Yeah, so do I.
Thank you so much, Diane. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.